Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sneha and today I'm going to be sharing swatches both on my arm and on my lips for all the Pat McGrath lip products that I own. So that includes lip balms, lip glosses, the MatteTrance lipsticks, and also a lip liner. So if that's something that interests you, please continue watching. Starting off with the lip balms. So I had the mini set with the 3 lip balms. So I have 3 shades. The first one is clear. So as the name suggests, it is completely translucent. So I'm not a big fan of this unless I'm just sitting or lounging around at home. I do personally like some color on my lips, so I'm not a big fan of this one. And also this set arrived on a very hot day in London, so it was my mistake that I did not wait for the products to cool down. So when I first tried to apply this, it completely broke, and that's the reason it looks so mangled. The second shade I have here is Blow Up, which I would describe as a beigey pink nude. Now, although it does add color to my lips, it's not warm enough for my skin tone or my lip color. So I'm not a fan of this on its own, but I do like to mix it with the next lip balm or with lipsticks. The third one I have here is Flesh 3, which is probably my favorite out of the 3. And I would describe it as a warm mahogany brown kind of a color. And as you can see from the demo, all 3 lip balms impart this beautiful high shine on the lips. Not as much as the glosses, but definitely for a lip balm, and they feel extremely comfortable and hydrating on the lips. So I like to either apply it with full-on opacity, as you can see here, or you can blot it down and use it more like a stain. Next up, I have the mini Lust Gloss set. So this comes with 3 shades. The first one is Flesh Fantasy. I would describe it again like a pinky beigey nude color. It doesn't look too bad on its own on my lips, but all of them feel so comfortable, very hydrating, non-sticky, and with that beautiful high shine. Next up is probably my favorite, which is the Bronze Temptation shade. And this falls under the shimmer category of Lust Gloss. And it's absolutely beautiful. I would describe it like a peachy brown nude, but with gold shimmer running through it. Beautiful color. So this one I definitely enjoy wearing it on its own. And the last shade that comes with this set is the shade Flesh 4. It's quite a dark plummy brown color, and I don't prefer to use this on its own. I generally use it over a lighter lipstick, say for example the 1995 lipstick or such, so that this can add a little bit of depth to lighter lip colors. But again, I absolutely love this gloss formula and would highly recommend you guys to check it out. Next, moving on to the MatteTrance lipsticks, and I have 8 shades to share with you guys. The first 2 are part of the mini set of lipsticks that they sell. The first shade I have here is 1995, and on their website it's described as a warm light nude. And when I look at it, I see a beigey pink kind of a lipstick, quite light for my lip color just on its own. But I did want to show you guys the shade on its own. With the shade, I like to use it with the MAC lip pencil in the shade Hour, which is like a warm brown kind of a shade. So that kind of gives the warmth that I prefer, especially on the edges of my lips. And as you can see, it makes a big difference just adding a little bit of Hover. So that's the combination that I like. So that's how I like to wear the shade 1995. The second shade we have here is Omi. And this is described as a mid-tone rose, although I feel like it's quite a light rose. So again, it's a shade I can kind of pull off on its own, but I do tend to prefer wearing a slightly darker lip liner with it. So here again, I'm showing you what it looks like on its own, and then adding a little bit of the ColourPop lip pencil in the shade While Nothing. And this is how I like to wear the shade Omi. The next shade is Flesh 5, and this is described as a mahogany rose, and I completely agree with the description. It's an absolutely beautiful mid-tone rose shade, which I think will look very flattering on a lot of Indian skin tones. So this is a shade I would definitely recommend. Next up is a deeper version of the shade, which is called Flesh 3. This one is described as a deep rose, which I agree. It almost has a little bit of plum and reddish brown to it as well. Again, this is a shade which is much loved. And you do get a mini size of this in the mini set. Just that I had the full size one open first. I'm using this first. Beautiful color. Now moving on to some of the colors that I have. Next we have the Mini Fever Dream from the Mini MatteTrance Lipstick Trio in the shade Color Blitz version 2. Now this shade is my absolute favorite from all the Pat McGrath lipsticks, and also any peach lipstick that I own, this one hands down is my favorite. I love it so much that I ended up buying a full size before finishing off the mini. I would highly recommend checking this shade out if you've always struggled with peaches looking too light or pastel on your skin tone, either because you have pigmented lips like mine or because you're a deeper skin tone. This will look fabulous on you. So definitely check it out. Next we have the last Pat McGrath lipstick that I've purchased, which is Elsin 2, which is described as the perfect red. I think it's more of an orange red compared to a neutral red, and it definitely pulls more orange because of the pigmentation on my lips. But again, it's a strong color and I absolutely love how it looks against my skin tone. Another shade that I absolutely love. Next we have Elsin, which is also from the Mini Color Blitz version 2 set. And Elsin is described as blue-red, and that's perfect for the shade. It looks absolutely stunning, and it is a red that I can see a lot of different skin tones wearing. Definitely recommend this shade if you're looking for a classic red. And lastly, we have Guinevere. I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but this is also part of the mini set, and it's described as a blooded crimson, which is quite true. I think it's more of a deep plummy red brown, if that makes sense. I think the shade will look beautiful, especially on deeper skin tones. It looks okay on me, but I'm not a major fan of it. By the way, all of these lipsticks are intensely pigmented and you hardly need a small amount to get full opacity. These do tend to wear longer than traditional lipsticks and do feel quite lightweight on the lips. They have a matte finish, but they still feel quite creamy on the lips. And then lastly, we have the Permagel Ultra Lip Pencil, and the shade I have here is Night Fever. It's a beautiful violet red kind of a tone, and I absolutely love these kind of colors. But this is absolutely brilliant, and anytime there's going to be a sale, I'm definitely going to pick up more colors, especially now that they've added 10 more shades in this line. These have an immense color payoff and are definitely long wearing and waterproof with zero feathering and transfer. You do get a few minutes to blend, but once they set, they do not budge. So as you can see here, they are completely kiss-proof. And I've also shown this amongst my favorites for mask-proof lip products. So I'm going to link it as a card on the screen right now if you'd like to check it out. And that's it. I really hope these swatches were useful to you guys. And if you enjoyed it, definitely give it a like and also consider subscribing to my channel. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! For those of you still watching, I do have a little surprise for you guys, so I hope this is exciting. So last weekend, I crossed 4,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and although it's not a big number compared to so many other YouTubers, it is big for me. So when I started this channel, I didn't even think 100 people would watch me, let alone 1,000, and now 4,000. So I just wanted to say a little thank you from the bottom of my heart and wanted to share some goodies with you guys. So I will be having 2 prizes. The first one is the mini lipstick set that I spoke about, and I showed you guys some of the shades. So it has 1995, Omi, and I believe Flesh 3. So those are the 3. So this will be sent to 1 winner. And the second prize at offer is the 3 lip balms. So you'll get the one in Clear, Blow Up, and Flesh 3. Now whoever I choose as the first winner can decide which one they want to win, and then whatever's remaining will pass on to the second winner. Now this giveaway will be open internationally and will run till the end of September, so the 30th of September, end of the day UK time. I will be shipping them from the UK, so unless the mail courier has some trouble shipping to a specific country, then I may have to hold on to the product till the COVID situation improves and we are able to ship to each other's country. But I don't think it's a problem right now. I think most countries are accepting packages. So fingers crossed it should go properly. That's the reason I've also kept it slightly longer than a month. So as far as rules are concerned, definitely enter the contest through the link in the description box below. And make sure you follow all the steps to make sure that even though you're subscribed, make sure you hit on the subscribe button just so that the system can ensure that you are actually subscribed to the channel. So do that. You of course have to be following me on my Instagram. Also leave a comment under this video which tells me which of these lipsticks was your favorite shade. And lastly, if you've always been a follower, just continue engaging as you have been. So that means liking and commenting my YouTube videos and also doing the same for my Instagram posts. So the more I see you, the more probability that you will be at the back of my mind and therefore have more chances of getting the giveaway prize. The first prize I will choose personally. So this is someone who has been an avid follower and has been regularly engaging with my content, especially in the next 6 weeks. And the second winner will be generated through the random selection using the Gleam program. Again, all the rules for the giveaway will be listed in the description box below. So definitely check that out. So good luck and thank you once again.